Hello everyone, this is the Unit 5 IP number 2 assignment that we're going over. Your chart is found in the assignment details area. You can look for that again in the assignment details under Unit 5. This is what your chart will look like, has all these different colors. There are two tests that you're going to perform, and I already showed a video earlier on how you're supposed to put your swatches out, cut half of them, put a penny on top of them, taped, and then of course put it on oh my goodness, on a window. But for this one, this is the crocking test, and I'm going to give you a little explanation on this, just how the test is supposed to occur. You're supposed to get, I really suggest that you take two pencils, okay? One for the dry swatches and one for the wet swatches. See how I have swatches all laid out? These are all your fabrics. You have the gingham, the denim, the knitted velour, and the ripstop, and I'm missing one of them. Oh, I'm missing number 44, the stretch warp sateen. I apologize for that. But in any case, what you're going to do is you're going to take your fabric, okay, and you're going to take one of your swatches, either wet or dry. Let's say that this is your dry one first, and you are going to, I need your help. You are going to take the swatch and you're going to rub it back and forth on the swatch. Okay, back and forth, back and forth. Then once you do it about 10 to 15 times, you're going to take out the swatch from the rubber band, and you're going to look to see if it gave you any look, okay? You may get something like this, for example, like when you do the denim, you may get that look, okay? So do it dry. Go ahead and name your swatches. D, number 24 for dry, and gingham. Wet, number 24 for gingham, okay? You want to wet them to try it. And do the same for each one of the swatches. Again, I happen to be missing number 44 in this set. Then you take another pencil with a wet swatch, like I had used this one before. Okay, you put it wet onto put a wet swatch already with the name and number on it. Okay, and then you're gonna take that wet swatch and you're gonna do that with your fabric. So you do it dry and wet. So we did it dry on the gingham, and then we took a wet one and did it wet on it so we could see our results. Like in the denim, we did it dry, kind of got this result. And when we did it wet, see how it gave me a different result? So based on your results, you're gonna answer these questions, okay? And first of all is the easy stuff. Name the weave, the fiber content, and the dyeing method, okay? So gingham, denim, all of these, you're gonna look in your cream color pages. What are they? If I happen to just look at the ripstop, okay, look at ripstop, it even tells me what the dyeing method is, which is piece dye, and it's 100% nylon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look in my kit, in my CD, I'm going to see how gingham is woven. Is it a plain weave? Is it a momet weave? Is it a jacquard weave? Whatever it is, I'm going to find out from my CD, or I'm going to find out from my cream color pages. It may state it there, or my book, okay? And I'm going to write that in the name, the weave. For the fiber content, again, that's in your cream color pages. You should be able to find that. This is directly related to your kit, so you find that there. And write the percentages, okay? Don't just tell me that it's nylon or acrylic. Tell me how much. What's the content? Tell me the dyeing method. What's the dyeing method? I happen to even show you right now that it tells you in some of these what the dyeing method is. If you look on your cream color pages, there's a section of dyeing and printing. It may show it even in the regular listing of where your swatch is listed. It may say that, so look it up there. Again, look it up on your CD too. Then the next thing is that you're going to rate it from 0 to 5. How did it come out? What crocking level did you get? So let's say that I got a blank one. And you may or may not receive the same result, okay? Then you're gonna write 0 for, let's say it was dry, you're gonna write 0. If it was wet and you got nothing, then write 0 too. Let's say that you got a little bit. Let's say that in my test, I have the denim, and I have here 0 to 5. Well, it's definitely not a 0 or a 1. This is more like a 3, maybe 2 to 3. This one is a 5. Look at how much brighter it is. So this one was wet, this one was dry. So when it comes to my denim, then I would write that down. In the dry, I would probably put a 3. In my wet, I would probably put a 5. And then you do the same for each one of these. I'm gonna look at 3. It tells you, don't forget number 3. It says relate the level of crocking to the method of dyeing for each swatch. It has it right here. You need to tell me why you got that result. How do I do that? Read about the method. How is denim dyed? Okay, why does denim crock like this if it does that? Okay, what's the reason for that? It's in your book. I'm giving you that hint. Gingham, if it also crocked, why did it do that? Or if it didn't crock, why? Is the method a method where the fiber swells and the dye sinks in between and it doesn't let off any dye? Or maybe it has good absorbency, so it took the dye well and doesn't release the dye, so therefore it doesn't crock. You know, think about those things when you answer this, because that's what I want to see. And make sure you use in-text citation to show me where you got your information. Look at your kit, look at your CD, you should be good to go. All right, I hope that this helped out with the Unit 5 IP crocking test. Bye-bye.